If you watch my videos, you've probably seen this guy at some point, Limmy Talks. He makes these TikTok reaction videos to some of the most outrageous top 0.1% college applications. Now, I have no issue with the guy, but when you watch these types of videos repeatedly, you start to lose your touch with reality. You're constantly comparing yourself to unrealistic standards of people only showing the best parts of themselves, their greatest accomplishments and awards over the 4 years that they were in high school. What you almost never see is all the failures that those same kids had to go through to get to where they are today. Failures and overcoming obstacles are the most important part of your journey to getting into your dream school. There is not a single extracurricular of genuine substance that you won't encounter some kind of a challenge or roadblock in. I competed in science fairs all throughout my time in high school, and I reached the tippy top. I went to ISEF and I won those top awards. I'm making this video because I get about 10 DMs a day from people asking the exact same question. Pratik, I just took my SAT and I scored lower than expected. Pratik, I did research like you were talking about, but I just hit a roadblock. Preaching P. I feel terrible because I just got a C in my English class. What do I do next? Oh my god, Vishnu over here just got a C. You gotta drop out, bro. I'm sorry, there's nothing else you can do. Lock in with me for a second. There is a massive difference between failure and defeat. Failures are meaningless. The only reason that the word has a negative connotation is because society tells us that it should. Failures are where you learn and they are where you grow. Think of yourself like a stream of water that's just cascading through a forest. If you throw a rock into the water, right, and imagine the rock as being a failure, is the water gonna stop? Is the water gonna see the rock, get all stressed out, and try to push the rock out the way? No! The water is just gonna bend around the rock and keep flowing. Why? Because it isn't bothered. The college admissions process will be one of the most defining moments of your young adult life. You will face setbacks, but in order to maximize your potential, you need to learn persistence. When you're staring at your nonprofit or a research project and you get stuck, I'm not gonna stop you from blaming me. Oh, Pratik, he's a fraud. This is never gonna work. It's too hard. It's meant to be hard. Why do you think there are high schoolers winning $50,000 cash prizes for their research? It's because they deserve it. Not only are they super talented, but they put in the work when no one else wanted to, and look at the results. They were able to crack scientific problems and questions, things that were meaningful to them, but on a scale so grand that even like other scientists and other people working in the field weren't able to do it. That's why they get rewarded for that level of work. It's for their dedication. We started this by talking about failure and defeat. The only time you will ever experience real defeat is the day that you give up. Now, sometimes reality hits us and extracurriculars don't work out. You tried as hard as you could this summer to land an internship and it just didn't click. What now? Try again to get an internship in the fall. That didn't work, try again in the spring. That didn't work, grind your ass off and secure that internship the following summer. I'm only gonna ask you this one time, how bad do you want it? Life doesn't stop for anything, bro. At the end of every day, you go to bed and then you wake up. When you're on your deathbed going over all the memories in your life, are you gonna think,
yeah, giving up at age 16 was the right decision?
Quit playing, bro. Now, for those of you who have seen some success in high school, or think you will soon, the same way that you don't let your losses get to you, you don't let your wins get to you either. Let's make this clear, there's nothing wrong with being proud of yourself, especially when you spend months or even years working towards a competition and you win. That's an amazing moment. Embrace that experience. Let's just take my YouTube channel as an example. I've seen some explosive growth over these last couple months, and I'm extremely thankful to every one of you that watches these videos. This is how I'm able to afford this brand new setup and make the video qualities better. It's been an amazing ride. Now, with that being said, do you think I'm out here partying every time I go up 5K subscribers? You think I walk around my college campus flexing my paycheck to the random civilians walking around? I don't do those things because they're arrogant or tacky. That's just society's way of giving you like a slap on the wrist, like, hey, we don't like it when you brag and it's annoying, so don't do it. But rather on a personal level, the real reason that I don't go around and flex is because the social validation that comes from it breeds complacency. You get so attached to the past accomplishments and the emotions you feel when people validate you for them that you start to forget about the decisions and the habits that you had to make, that you had to put in place to get those awards in the first place. All the days that you spent in the gym, that you spent meditating, that you decided, hey, tonight I'm not gonna go out so I can focus on me and my goals. All of those start to just get forgotten from your memory, just get thrown out the window. And then before you know it, the uploads are slowing down, the video quality is declining, people are unhappy. Except that in reality, I'm never going to let that happen. And this is the reason for that. After I post every video, I know I can top it because I know what I'm capable of doing, and I'm not hanging on to that one viral video that helped my channel take off in the past. The only person who can take that level of belief in yourself away from you is you. My final message of this video is to flow like water, to flow like the stream in the forest. We keep going because my intuition, and hopefully now our intuition, is telling us that there will be better days. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been Pratik. Peace.